Well, thank God that Jay Shetty was there to redeem the day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Made it all worth the while.
Yep.
To gaze into those they're not. You couldn't even call them blue. To call them blue would be an injustice.
Clear.
Oh yeah.
I can see the whole
so
galaxy.
Much more than that.
The eye color is clear.
Clear. You see yourself.
If you're watching,
whatever you see is a reflection of your own self.
It's true.
I think it's like people that have that condition where they have an extra set of rods and cones in their eyes, and so they can actually see a spectrum of color beyond what most humans are able to see. That's absolutely real.
That's how I feel when I see his eyes.
And his eyes sit comfortably into one of those pockets of the spectrum that most people can't even perceive.
Right.
Yeah, that's why it seems to kind of shimmer in and out of existence.
Hold on. I've never heard of that. What the fuck?
You never heard it? It's called tetrachromacy, I believe.
But they can see colors that other people
Yeah,
can't?
it's kind of wild. It's I believe I could be wrong, but I think only women can get it just by a fluke of genetics.
You know what's weird? Because most colorblind people are dudes. Like the vast majority.
So that's actually largely where it comes from. It's daughters of colorblind men.
What?
Because they inherit both like the correct type of cone and then also the I guess malfunctioning. It's either cones or rods. I forget which one.
People with tetrachromacy, a rare condition that allows them to see colors that others can't.
Yeah.
Wow.
They have 4 types of cone cells in their eyes.
I want that.
Someone in chat said he looks like Scar from The Lion King. I kind of see that.
I see it. I absolutely
see that.
So here, they're going to try to make us understand here.
I want this condition.
Well, why do these both look identical?
No, they don't.
They don't. It's also a very low resolution image.
What do you mean?
It's just trying to show that the one on the right is more saturated.
Yeah.
You can only simulate it because you can't. The point being is like the subtleties.
I can see the colors.
Right, but this is an example for somebody that doesn't have the condition to kind of give you an impression.
It's not helping.
You see in Instagram filters, Rio de Janeiro eyes. That's what they call it.
Oh, for real. Well, I don't know if even that's good. Sometimes I want that filter off. Apparently, this is one of the rarest people on Earth. Is a tetrachromat.
Yeah, it's not at all common. And because I think the thing I said about daughters of colorblind men, I think is just a theory of one of the ways it can happen. Obviously, it's a mutation because you essentially have more types of cones in your retina than most people have.
Would their eyes look normal to us looking at it?
Externally, yeah. It's just the receptors at the back of the eye that have.
I'm curious about this.
Can anybody? I don't know what. Why is it like that? Can anyone see anything in these? I see a T in the middle.
Yeah.
But the other two, I don't see anything.
Right. Me too.
The one on the right.
Oh, so they're saying that if you have this, you'll be able to see a number in all 3 of the bubbles?
I believe
Interesting.
so.
Well, yeah, I certainly don't.
Yeah, I only see the T in the middle.
Do you all see the T in the middle?
Yeah, I
see
do.
the T, yeah.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're not special.
Right. So if you're at home and you're looking at this and you see something, congratulations. You're
a tetrahedron.
You're one in 100 million or whatever it is.
But there's some animals that have tons of cones in their eyes and they can see
Yeah, I was just looking at the article.
A shitload of colors.
I guess
That's
they can perceive colors that we.
Chocolate mocha.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's not so much that you're seeing colors that we don't. It's more that you're just way more perceptive to the small differences.
Okay. Yes, that's the studies that have been done on this. That's what they find is they will show 2 colors that are digitally just one range on RGB different from each other. That's totally imperceptible to most people, and they can easily identify the difference between the 2.
Right.
Kind of a trip.
I've been watching this dude on Instagram Reels, and he knows every hex color. He'll look at a color, and he knows the exact hex code, which is 7 digits, 100% of the time.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I bet he probably has something like that.
It's like perfect pitch, but with vision.
Yeah, it's
perfect
so fucking
vision?
cool.
That's
I gotta
crazy.
find his account. It's so fucking cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.